Hello, beautiful people. Excuse my little makeshift table here. I've got my sons playing outside in the living room, so I'm just in here hoping, really crossing my fingers and toes and everything that I can get through this without them running in. So they've finally calmed down after a very excitable, high energy day. I just did want to share one little thing before I get started. So I did a reading the other day called, what was it called? The Holy Spirit Says, Get Out. And before I did that reading, I really set the intention that that would reach whoever it was meant to reach. And I thought it would, just reach maybe the usual, 40 or 50 odd people. But a lot of you tuned in and a lot of you had a lot to say about that reading. So I'm so glad I put that out. I'm wondering whether this is maybe going to be connected to that. It may or may not be. I had a lot more time that day and it was such an important message. So it is also possible that this one will just be a little short message. I have no idea actually what's going to come out. But, interestingly, on the Holy Spirit, so I did say to you that day, that earlier that morning, a lovely lady had actually sent me a message sending the Holy Spirit my way. And then, sorry, I just got distracted by something outside. Yeah, a lovely lady had sent the Holy Spirit my way. And then I did start that reading off, by saying, En el nombre del Padre, y el Hijo, y el Espíritu Santo, which is the Holy Spirit. And then the Holy Spirit came up in the reading. So it was very present, and it still is. So that same lady texted me today, actually, and not long after she did it, I was sitting on the couch with my two sons and heard a massive thud in the kitchen. And I said, oh, I wonder what that was. So I went in to have a look at the kitchen, and the bananas, so I had I don't even know what you call it, like a group of bananas, whatever the word is. They had flung from the top of the microwave into the middle of the kitchen. Now the kitchen, it's freezing here in Australia at the moment, so the kitchen window was closed, but that's neither here nor there. That's a lot of bananas, and quite a distance they flew. So I called my sons to come and have a look at it. And then explained to them. They got very excited when I explained to them that, according to the laws of physics, an object that is in a state of inertia can't move unless some force is applied to it. So, we were having all sorts of fun trying to guess what unseen force might have thrown my bananas. I wonder if it was the Holy Spirit. Anyway, look, I am setting an intention now for the Holy Spirit to please deliver whatever messages you need to deliver at this time. And I do just want to say one thing quickly, because I've just been drawn to the color green here, and it drew me to Raphael, which I had forgotten about. So I had a chat a couple of nights ago with Archangel Raphael, the absolutely beautiful Angel Raphael, and he told me that he is at war at the moment. And he's always armored up, but he was much more heavily armored than usual. So I was like, what? Why are you all suited up for? What's going on? And he is at war. The angels are at war, but he showed me the card that I spoke about, the War of the Roses. There is very much a love war going on now. Now, I'm not just speaking about romantic love. I am talking about the energy that love is and everything that tries to oppose it. Yeah. And so the angelic realm is very busy at the moment. They are very hard workers. They don't sleep. They don't take meal breaks. They don't take vacation. But also the other side is the same, yeah? They don't sleep either. But if you're feeling a lot of really weird feelings, which I know a lot of people are at the moment, I've had quite a few people tell me they're just feeling really off and drained and just weird, like I can't place it. There's a lot going on in the unseen world that we a lot of us are not aware of. And you may find some people coming back, trying to scurry back into your life who were, quick enough to scurry out of it. Has that happened to anybody? Yeah, it's happened to me. I've had a few people actually return, probably because they're feeling these weird ass energies and they're like, I don't know what to do. And then they suddenly think of you and think, you know what? That particular person the thought of that person makes me feel like everything's okay or like I'm safe. Yeah, but just take your time before getting back to these people, yeah? Do take your time. Forgiveness is very important, but it's also very important to be honest with yourself and have a look at what's in alignment with you now. All right, let's go after that 5-minute spiel. I was not planning a 5-minute spiel. 1, 2, 3, but I never plan anything, do I, on this channel? Okay, what have we got, Holy Spirit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Fated meeting. Okay. All right. This may not be related to that Get Out one because that was a different deck that I used. Okay. So the first thing I thought of was Around the World. And I've never seen this card that way before. So we've got 4 of Forces. It's spring and autumn. Yeah, different seasons around the world. There we go. Commitment. Okay, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And what's underneath? The Akash. I love when this card comes up. The Akashic Library. Yeah, so this meeting, now just give me a sec now to actually channel the cards. All right, is what I love about you not seeing my face is I can play with the tripod until I'm happy with what you're seeing. Okay. By the way, do you love my love crystal? I love this one. Calcite. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay. All right, so what have we got here? I mean, I've spoken about the fated meeting at length. And this is the first time I've actually noticed, I never noticed this before, he's walking towards her. He's the one who's moving towards her. And I've said a few times, it is, in this particular scenario, it's the masculine who needs to make the move. And as I've said before, they've already met. Yeah. They have already met. They're very acquainted with each other. Look how comfortable they look with each other up there. But down here, they're just like, do I know you? Do I know you from somewhere? Are we married somewhere? Because I kind of feel like you're my wife. I mean, you look like you're wedding your wedding. I just said you look like you're wedding. Yes, you look like you're wedding a wedding dress. And yeah, 4 of Forces. The way I'm channeling this card is, it's happening all over the place. These connections are happening all over the place, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, for some people it's a summer love. For some people it's a winter. Now I know the card says spring, autumn. I know it says that, but I can only go by what I'm being guided to say. In some cases, you will also be from opposite parts of the world. That is true too. And yeah, this commitment, this is pretty much verbatim what I said in my last reading. I said this commitment is written. That's what I said in the last one, and this same card came up, FYI. Yeah, it's written. It's already written. I almost wonder if I should continue with this reading. Should I? Uriel and the Sphinx. So we're talking about that Egyptian one. That's the one that I've spoken about. I said this love began in ancient Egypt. Yeah, here we go. That's that particular one. Okay. Yes, and that's her, the divine feminine. And that's a masculine looking up at her. Whoa. How do I get her? Help me out here, Angel. Tell me what I got to do. Do you know what you got to do? Just keep it real. Yeah, I'm getting in a lot of these cases, it is going to be a feminine who's very, you might say, ethereal. She's sort of got that kind of, I'm getting, is it Arwen? Arwen, yes, because I get confused with Arwen and Erwin. No, Arwen from Lord of the Rings. Like a real sort of elfish, elf princess kind of vibe of her. But I'm getting more of a, I cannot believe I've forgotten his name. I adore him. What's his name? Aragorn. Yeah, getting more of an Aragorn vibe from him. He's more of a warrior. But they complement each other beautifully. I mean, can you imagine Arwen with Legolas? You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, it's really about the balance. And now I'm also getting that here as well now with this card. Yeah? Yeah, that's her. This is him. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to add to this? You know what? I'm going to pop this down. I don't want to combine the other cards because I'm going to do one right after this. And that might be more related to that other scenario I was talking about, the Stockholm Syndrome one. Okay, all right, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go with 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. My kids are being very good, by the way. They're such energy. I'm so glad I went for more. Archangel Michael, the beautiful, beautiful angel covered in crystals, yeah? Covered in crystals is how Daniel described him. Scary. Some find him scary. I mean, when he didn't know who he was. And I need to go back and reread that passage in the Bible, but I do remember when he first saw him, he was scared. Yeah, if you didn't know who that was, I suppose he would be a bit scary. He's quite intimidating. But look, Look at her. She ain't scared of him. The kids aren't scared of him. My kids aren't scared of him. They adore him. All right. So does Mama. Oh, hey, Gabriel. Hello. Okay. What do you want to say? I never say much when Michael comes up because, you know, anyone who's been following me for a while knows he's my guy. What do you want to say, Gabriel? Give me a sec. Gabriel's got a rainbow behind him. There we go. Can you see that? Yes. Gabriel's coming to announce. And I've just noticed there's a rainbow here as well. That's the rainbow that God promised you, by the way. All right. Okay. Let's go with the last one. The Karmic Trench. Okay, what a card to come up now. Now, why are you putting it there, though, alongside commitment? Loving elementals, the Akashic field. Again, we got Akashic. Yes, I mean, I know that this journey was written, and I know that it was the rainbow is a reward for all these timelines you have worked through. But why? I need a bit more about this Karmic Trench here. Let's get one more, please. 1, 2, 3. You may see my house coat at some point. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. I'm wearing my giant planet house coat. It's freezing here. 1, 2, 3. And I'm trying not to knock my tripod over. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9. Come on, Michael and Gabriel, tell me. What do you want to say about that Karmic Trench? Yeah, it really has been a chess game. Got it. Okay. People returning. People are returning. Please, please, please. When you play chess, yeah, you got to be very astute. You got to watch everyone. Everyone, okay? And also, didn't I say, I think I said take your time before getting back to these people, yeah? Fast game's not a good game when it comes to chess. So yes, take a look at everybody, have a look at their tactics. What do they want from you? Observe and take your time before making your move. Because some of these people, it's all coming to me now. Some of these people who are returning, be careful because they might take you back to the Karmic Trench. And I was wondering to myself, why would you put it here? Because for me, see, they know, the angels know how you work. They know that for me, order is very important. I did a reading the other day where I said, oh my goodness, now they've flipped the order. So I was wondering why they put it there. For me, they should have put that there. Now I get it. Do not go back to people. If you get a feeling, this is your intuition. If you get a feeling you shouldn't do it, no matter who they once were to you. Some of the people that have returned to me are people that I once considered to be my nearest and dearest. Yeah. But there was a loyalty issue. Okay. I don't know what the issue is in your case, but in mine, it's a loyalty thing. And that's, I can forgive, but yeah, loyalty is not one of those things that I give second chances for. Me personally, there you are, Queen of Roses. Yeah, and look, the thing with the Muse, yes, the angels love these Queen of Roses. The thing with the Queen of Roses is she is the most forgiving of the deck. She is. She is the most loving, the most forgiving, and therefore, quite often, people will attempt to walk all over her. And people can be quite surprised when eventually she does actually place her boundary, yeah? So this beautiful spirited queen is going to really have to play a very clever chess game, yeah? Lest she go back to the Karmic Trench when, you know, we got angels here, angels right here, sitting on the Akashic Library, angels right here. And Michael, I've said this before. I've said Michael is in control of this, yeah? Can I tell you what he said to me, by the way? Why not? Because I'm not the only one he will have said this to. It's just that I happen to talk to him, almost every night. Michael said to me a while ago, I chose for you the one who chose you most wholeheartedly. I still don't know who that is, FYI. But that's him saying that, yeah? That's him saying that. Michael has a very, very, how do I say this? So when Michael adores you, and I know, a few of you have written in on some of my videos saying that Michael is, your guide as well. And I said to you, well, if he is, then you're a badass. You really are, because he sure is. But Michael is fiercely protective of certain people. So if he is around you, then trust that he's going to do everything he can to make sure that you don't take the wrong people back. Yeah. He does not want you to go back here. This is what he wants for you. Yeah. He wants for you, feminines, he wants you to have that guy who's going to choose you wholeheartedly. For you, masculines, he wants you to have that girl who's going to choose you wholeheartedly. Yeah. Loyalty. It's all about loyalty. Okay. That is your reading. I wish you all a beautiful day or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon.